Okay. My angels, my God, I am here to help give guidance to the collective. Please channel through me what this collective really needs to hear at this time to help them along their path, to help them heal. So first off, I've got the Knight of Swords. So something that's coming in quick. You're definitely an ambitious person. And they're saying it's time to take on the world. It's time to let everything go, let everything fall by the wayside, because you can't hold on to it. You're moving so quickly, and things are going to start moving so quickly. You just can't hold on to any of that stuff anymore. It is time to really just let it go. And I know that sounds, it's easier to say or easier said than done. And yes and no, it really is all in your head. If you decide you want to hold on to it, then you're going to hold on to it. But if you decide, you know what, I'm done. Like, I am tired of the burden. I'm tired of holding on to all this. Then you will let it go. And they're saying it is time to let it go. I think it's the 10 of Wands, but in reverse, so that you're dropping them, the weight one at a time. What else does this collective need help with on healing and moving forward? Because I really kept hearing moving forward. They want you to be fearless. Stop being scared of the future. Stop being scared of your dreams or being scared of failing trying to reach your dreams. Because every single failure, every single setback that we have, it really is a lesson learned. If you could look at life in that mindset, through that lens of every single setback is just a lesson learned. Like, okay, why did that person say no? Okay, why didn't I get that job? Okay, that makes sense, and it might not make sense right away. It might be a year or 2 or 3 or 5 or even 10 years down the line sometimes, and it'll hit you like, oh my God, if I had taken that job or gotten that job, if I had stayed in that relationship, I would not be at this moment whatsoever. We all have choices to make. 233 on the timer. 747 right now is what time it is, so you might be seeing numbers like 242 is just on the timer, so you might be seeing numbers like that I can't think of what the word is called when it's the same forwards and backwards. What else do they need to know? Thank you for channeling through me like that. For someone here, you're going to be releasing a lot at one time. And it's going to make you a little tired. So make sure that you rest up a little bit, okay? Three might be significant because these cards a couple of times have fallen out in threes. Six of Pentacles, but in reverse. So yeah, letting go of all those strings attached. It's not selfish. It's not selfish for you to put yourself first finally, to take care of yourself, to heal yourself, to move on and let go of those that they're not moving the way that you're moving. They're not speaking, they're not thinking, they're not believing in the way that you need them to. It's okay to see from different, not even okay. We need to be seeing from different perspectives, having different types of people in our life, but we all should be going kind of in the same direction, if that makes sense. You should have friends and relationships around you that they're wanting to strive to do better, strive to be better, striving to be kind and coming from love and leading from love, wanting to get somewhere in this lifetime one way or another in their own way, but through, again, kindness and love. I'm hearing greedy, so you might have some greedy people around you. You might have some, they're actually saying to keep that. I feel like there's something on me. with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're not balancing out your life very well right now. You're a little disorganized, so it's time to like sit down and get organized. Yeah, and staying with the King of Cups, staying considerate, staying generous. Again, a balance. Because the King of Cups can balance his emotions and his thoughts. So he's not always leading with his emotions, but he's also not always logical either. He balances between, or the masculine, I should say, balances between head and heart. So make sure that you are also doing that. Because I am feeling that someone here is on the more on the feminine side, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just you can't let your emotions take control. But you also can't let your thoughts and your mind take control. Because that's not healthy either. So there has to be a good balance. And by having a good balance, you have to be very intuitive. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you have to learn to listen to yourself, listen to your body, know when to slow down, know when to say no, know when to be ambitious and take the lead and take control. The World card, yeah. Manifestations are going to start coming in. They're going to start coming in quickly. You are going to have success. This is a completion of everything in the past. We're done with it. We're wiping it clean, especially from here until the end of the year. You do not want to go into the new year holding on to any of that, okay? None of it. Let it all go. Let it go. All your hard work is coming into fruition. So everything that you've been doing up this far, I think you've been battling some things and you've been pushing through work and just really working hard and really trying to keep your head down and stay focused on certain things. But again, just make sure that you have that balance. Yeah, you've been dealing with some grief and disappointment in the past, but they're saying like you're through with that, like we're done with that. There's just no more room for it. What's happened has happened, and yes, it can be sad. Yes, it can be disappointing. It can even be debilitating. But everything on this planet happens for a reason, and no matter what, you're still here, and whether or not. Because people go, well, you know, you got people with survivor's guilt and stuff. Completely understand that. But it's time to release all of that because there is a reason why you're here. And there's a reason why other people may not be here. There's a reason why friends and relationships fall to the wayside. You know, all of it happens. And it is easier saying it right now if you're not going through something or in something. Of course it is. But it is always about mind over matter and pushing yourself to let go of things that you don't understand, let go of things that you'll never get clarity from, let go of things that you'll never get resolved. And that is like probably one of the hardest things I feel like humans can do because we want answers, right? For why things are happening. And sometimes we won't have those answers. We may never have those answers. And we have to be okay with that. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Again, having like selfish, jealous people around. Maybe even you were a selfish, jealous person yourself in the past. And you've grown from that. Because then you got the King of Wands. Which is so you were that person. You were pretty selfish. You were insecure. You were jealous of what other people had, but now you've grown and you've done the work and you can now see the bigger picture of things on certain things and you can lead your own life where you want it to go. And you're now overcoming those obstacles. You, Nine of Wands, you're having courage to stand strong even when you're beaten up, even when you're wore out and feel overwhelmed. You are staying persistent. You keep going. You keep fighting. The Tower, you definitely had a Tower moment. But again, don't let yourself not move forward